Good evening, I'm Joe Vodvarker for JSV Traffic with this overnight update. It's a Friday night and I just have to shake my head here. Not sure what the reasoning is for doing all these roadwork areas on a Friday night, but the traffic right now is just a disaster in multiple areas. It's not just one area, not two areas, not three, but four. We have so many. Let's just get right into it. 95 in both directions at Girard Avenue is down to one lane. This has caused significant delays in both directions right now. As you can see here in the camera here, both directions, one lane. And the northbound delay, which did go back to the Vine Street Expressway, has grown past the Vine Street Expressway and is now going back to Penn's Landing. This is a 4 mile, 35 to 40 minute delay. I wouldn't be surprised if it's starting to get up to near 50 minutes pretty soon because it is still growing. It just doesn't want to stop growing. And let's go back one camera before. As you can see here, there's a lot of cars flowing into this. And southbound is awful as well. But first of all, look at northbound here. This is just before Girard. You have 4 lanes of traffic merging down to one. 4 solid lanes of traffic. This has also caused significant delays on the westbound Vine Street Expressway flowing into northbound 95. That alone is just a 15 to 20 minute delay just to get on 95. Let's go back one more camera. Hold on here. It is starting to get back to near 11th Street now, downtown. We'll get back to Vine Street Expressway in a minute. That has problems of its own, non-related to 95. Southbound on 95 is just jammed, exiting northeast Philadelphia, all the way from Academy Road, right on down to I-676 to where the roadwork area ends. This is now an 11 mile, 60 to 65 minute delay. If at all possible, use Delaware Avenue. This is just a complete disaster. And look here, this camera image updates every 2 seconds. You see it update. The traffic is barely moving at this point. Why they decided to do this on a Friday night, I really don't know. And here is Aramingo Avenue. This would be the alternative. A lot of people are using this as an alternative. Normally at nighttime, this would be empty right now. And you can see southbound, there's quite a few cars going south in this area. And let's take a look at one more camera back. Well, not working now. Anyhow, let's move right along. We got a lot more to talk about. I-676 westbound now, we have picked up some delays approaching the Ben Franklin Parkway to merge onto I-76 outbound. You know the deal. You got to merge from 3 lanes. The 3rd lane goes off to the right for inbound 76. 2 lanes to get on to 76, which merged down to 1 right at 76. And what do you get? Bumper-to-bumper traffic. But not only is that bumper-to-bumper, we now have heavy traffic on outbound 76 approaching I-676 through to Girard. Volumes are very high in this area, and they are slowing down now. Additionally, on outbound 76, we do have delays approaching the Roosevelt Expressway that continue through to the area of Belmont. Due to an accident which is now on the shoulder, you can see here just past City Ave merge, it's slow here, it's bumper to bumper, and it is on the shoulder now, the accident. But it's still on the shoulder, and people have to slow down to view, see just what the heck's going on. And because of that, it's causing delays at this time. Okay, let's go over to the Northeast Extension now. We do have road work on the northbound Northeast Extension between Meade County and Lansdale at milepost 26.7 and milepost 28.8. It is in the right lane. Just a minor delay at this point. There's not really enough volume to cause a delay. We'll look north of here. As you can see, northbound, it's really not that heavy. It almost appears to be that there's more southbound traffic. And because of that, well, there is southbound road work in the same area as the northbound road work between milepost 25.8 and 23.1. And because southbound is heavier, there is about a half a mile delay to merge into the right lane in that area as the left lane is closed. Let's head over to New Jersey now. We got some awful traffic in New Jersey too. New Jersey, we do have road work in the area of I-295. If you look at the far right of this traffic camera, To get onto 295 North, it is bumper to bumper because it is down to one lane for that ramp. Additionally, northbound is down to 2 lanes in this area on I-76. Coming where 42 becomes I-76, it goes down to 2 lanes. Because of that, there is a 1 mile delay in this area. This road work will be out there till 5 a.m. Over to the New Jersey Turnpike we go. We got road work on the New Jersey Turnpike tonight. In the southbound direction, in the area of the Molly Pitcher Service area. At this time, the right lane is closed, and traffic has been backed up from time to time. And right now, it is pretty well backed up, as you'll see in this camera. It's moving slow here. Eventually, I do believe at midnight, unfortunately, the northbound lanes in the exact same area will go down to 1 lane. And if you look closely, there's the northbound lanes. There's quite a bit of traffic going northbound right now. Not all that's going to be able to fit into 1 lane. And as we saw 3 weeks ago, it can cause big delays. And if you recall, that's where we had an injury which injured a celebrity in the comedy entertainment business. So you know the deal. If you're going to hit that roadwork area tonight, please slow down approaching the roadwork area. It already claimed the life of one comedian. We don't need any more accidents there. So anyhow, southbound at this time, there was a 4 mile delay, and it did seem to be growing, but for the most part now, it has pretty much really slacked off. It's only a 1 mile delay, but still, it's a nuisance, and it's something I have to tell you about. Over in New Jersey, we still have an accident investigation on I-80 in the local lanes eastbound approaching exit 68 at the New Jersey Turnpike I-95 in Teaneck Township. All lanes are closed in this area, and there is a detour posted. It's causing a 15 to 20 minute delay at this time. Also, we do have delays on the Garden State Parkway southbound from south of exit 114 in Red Hill to north of exit 109, County Road 520. 1.5 mile delay due to road work. Now, we have more delays at this time, and this time it's on the George Washington Bridge. I'm going to show you a camera of this. If I can pull it up here. Here we go. On the George Washington Bridge, traffic is backed up on the New Jersey Turnpike approaching this. They're saying right now that there is a 1 mile 35 to 40 minute delay. Lovely that the George Washington Bridge are doing road work on a Friday night yet again. If at all possible, stick with the Holland Tunnel or the Lincoln Tunnel. That might be a better option. As you can see here, the upper level lanes, they're moving pretty well. Lower level, forget about it. Stick with the upper level lanes. However, I must warn you, upper level lanes are going to see road work as well pretty soon. And the man tolls will be closing very shortly for operational activity. Well, that's all we have for now. Reminder, tomorrow morning is turnover day. It's a Saturday. Generally starts about 9 o'clock, goes through to about 2, 3 o'clock. Some delays might start earlier, such as New Jersey Turnpike. Some might extend longer depending on where you're going. If you're going up to Connecticut, it does extend longer sometime, and it can be a real pain in the alpha up there. So just be prepared. There's going to be some big delays tomorrow. Other than that, have a great weekend. I'm Joe Vodvarka, Jay's Feature.